Introducing EF Foundation for Foreign Studies' new online database, the Hub. This is going to be your new and improved way of submitting paperwork and accessing any resources you need. Think of it as your one-stop shop for anything you may need in your role as an international exchange coordinator with us. Once you receive an email containing your login credentials, you should go in and check out all the great new features that the Hub has to offer. Let's log in now and take a look. Once you've logged in for the first time, you want to be sure to personalize your account. If you hover over your username on the right-hand side of the screen, you will see 4 options: bonus points, payments, my profile, and sign out. For now, let's go to the option that says my profile. Here you can upload a picture of yourself, enter your preferred means of contact, both email and phone number, as well as change your password. Please note that when uploading a photo of yourself, you want to be sure that it is professional in nature. If you have any questions regarding what your photo should or shouldn't look like, you may ask one of your EF office managers. Once you are finished updating your profile, don't forget to hit Save Profile. Whenever you want to return to your Hub dashboard, you want to click the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Now let's talk about what you can find here on the dashboard. Under Alerts, the dashboard will update you on any contact logs, secondary visits, RC trainings, or Department of State certifications that are currently or soon to be outstanding. Listed under the Incentives and Announcements sections, you can find any new incentives and big foundation-related announcements recently rolled out by the EF office. You can also see live updates at where your team is at towards reaching your placement goal and how many students you have left to place. The dashboard allows you to access the new resource library, which now houses everything that used to be in Clio's Resource Center. Under What's the Buzz, you will find items that have been recently added or updated in the resource library. Also here on the dashboard, you can see a live feed of recent updates from the IEC Facebook page. You will also find icons that will take you directly to everything EF Foundation related, including the IEC Facebook page, EF Foundation's YouTube channel, the online paperwork portal, and EF Foundation's website, all in the upper right-hand corner. And just in case you forget where you left off, you can view your recent activity under Recent Actions, and you can go right back where you started. Now that we have reviewed everything on the dashboard, let's take a look at where we can find more specific information on your students, schools, and your EF team. First, let's take a look at students. In this section, you have the option to search for a student, view students you have supervised or hosted in the past, as well as ones that you are currently supervising or hosting. Also in this section, you can learn about what secondary visits are assigned to you, as well as complete your contact logs. Let's first choose Find Students. Here you have the ability to look for a student for one of your potential host families. Just enter the search criteria and hit Search. You can learn more about each student by hovering over View Documents. You can click and see their field-friendly application, the full application, the student's photo album, and there will be one more icon right here if they have a video. You may also click the star beside the student's name to put them in your favorites bin. If you wish to save this search and go back later, just choose Save Search on the left-hand side. Also in this section, you can see that week's featured students. Now let's look at past students. Here you can view any of the students you have hosted or supervised in the past who have gone back to their home country. You can see their start date, their status, their host family's name, as well as the name of the school they attended. To learn more about a specific student, you can just click on their name and you'll get more information. For more specific viewing, you can also filter on the left-hand side. To take a look at students that you are currently supervising or hosting, or will soon be supervising or hosting, you want to click on My Students under the Students section. The next page will pull up a list of all of your students as well as all of their pertinent information. Take a look at this bar here. This is called the Paperwork Status Bar. This will show you whether the paperwork for that student's host family is complete or if there's still some outstanding. If there is some outstanding, you will see that the bar is partially gray and the percent of paperwork that is done for them is listed. If you hover over the bar, a box will pop up with all of the host family paperwork for that student. Any paperwork that is blank is still outstanding. Once all of the paperwork is complete, you will notice that the percentage goes to 100 and the bar turns pink. You can also filter on the left-hand side here if you only want to search for students whose paperwork is complete. To see all of the students' paperwork, you can hover over View Documents. You can also use the filter function on the left for more specific viewing of your students. To learn more about your students' flights, you can either select the student whose flight you wish to view and choose Print Selected Students' Flights, or you may view them all by choosing Print Visible Students' Flights. Now let's go to second visits. Here you can see what second visits are assigned to you, as well as more information such as when they are due, along with the host family's contact information and home address. And the final thing I want to show you under the Students section is the contact logs. You can sort by which type of contact log it is, whether it is past due, rejected, approaching in person, etc. In order to complete a contact log, you want to click New Contact Log Entry. Choose whether it is for the student or the host family, and complete the form by indicating whether the contact was in person or not, the date you completed it, and your notes. Once you are done, be sure to hit Save. You can save it for later, and you can always go back in and edit it as well. Now let's take a look at My Team. Here you can review your schools, your IECs if you're an RC, your host families, and your EF office team. Under schools, if you click on them, you can get more information. For more advanced searching, you can use the filter on your left. Same goes for IECs. To learn more about them, you click on their name and more information comes up. Use the filter on the left to learn more. Host families as well. And again, using the filters. And then finally, My Team. Here you will see everybody who works out of the EF Boston office as well as your IEC. And last, let's take a look at the resource library. Here's where you can find everything that was previously housed in Clio's Resource Center. Just type in what you're looking for, and a list of resources that match your search will come up. To log out of your account, hover over your username in the upper right-hand corner and choose Sign Out. If you have any questions on how to use the Hub or where to access information, you can always view this video or ask one of your EF office managers, as they'd be happy to help. Otherwise, for technical support on the Hub, you can email support@effoundation.org.